It happened on a humid Monday morning. Matthew, my childhood friend, was hunched over his desk at work when he suddenly slumped to the floor. His colleagues screamed in panic as they tried to revive him. I got the call from his boss, barely understanding the frantic words. "Your friend Matthew collapsed, we're taking him to the hospital." When I arrived at the emergency room, Matthew was pale, weak, and gasping for air. He looked nothing like the energetic young man I'd known all my life. The doctor pulled me aside and said grimly, "Your friend is in serious condition. His kidneys are failing." Matthew had always been hardworking. Growing up in Lagos, he hustled his way through school and eventually got a job as a sales manager. But like many young professionals in the city, his life revolved around his career. He worked long hours, skipped meals, and rarely took breaks. "I rest when I'm successful," he'd joke. But beneath the surface, the stress of Lagos life was taking a toll on him. He didn't have time for routine health checks or proper meals. Fast food and energy drinks became his staples. Months before his collapse, Matthew began complaining about constant fatigue. He dismissed it as stress from work. "Everyone feels tired," he told me one day when I asked him about it. Later, he started having frequent headaches and muscle cramps. "Maybe I'm just dehydrated," he said, gulping down a bottle of water. But no matter how much he drank, the headaches persisted. One evening, Matthew called to tell me he wasn't feeling well. "It's probably malaria," he said casually. He listed symptoms: fever, chills, and body weakness. Instead of going to the hospital, he stopped by a nearby pharmacy and bought anti-malaria drugs. A week later, he felt better and was back to his busy routine. But I noticed he wasn't as energetic as before. "You should get checked," I advised. He waved me off. "I'm fine, bro. Just Lagos stress." Not long after, the symptoms came back, worse this time. Matthew complained of swollen ankles and itchy feet. "Must be mosquito bites," he said, scratching furiously. But the itching wouldn't stop, and his feet became visibly puffy. He also started urinating more frequently, especially at night. "It's the water I drink," he shrugged. He refused to slow down, even as his body begged for rest. Despite his worsening condition, Matthew continued his fast-paced lifestyle. He took painkillers for his headaches and kept buying anti-malaria drugs whenever he felt sick. "Why waste time at the hospital?" he argued. His appetite dwindled, and he started losing weight. He looked frail, but he brushed off my concerns. "I'm just working too hard," he said. The day Matthew collapsed at work felt like a nightmare. As the ambulance sped toward the hospital, I couldn't help but think of all the signs he'd ignored. The doctors wasted no time. Blood tests, urine tests, and a kidney function test revealed the shocking truth: Matthew was in stage 3 kidney disease. His kidneys were severely damaged, and his body was struggling to cope. The doctor explained that kidney disease often goes unnoticed until it's too late. "The symptoms mimic other conditions, like malaria," he said. Common signs include fatigue, swollen ankles, itchy skin, frequent urination, and loss of appetite. Matthew's dehydration and swollen feet were red flags, but his busy lifestyle and self-medication masked the severity of the issue. Matthew's case was caused by a combination of factors: poor hydration, an unhealthy diet, and untreated infections. The doctor emphasized how vital kidneys are. They filter waste from the blood and regulate fluid levels. Once damaged, the kidneys can't repair themselves, the doctor warned. Early detection is crucial. Matthew was devastated. "How did I let this happen?" he asked, his voice cracking. I reminded him of how much he'd ignored his body's warnings. It was a wake-up call for both of us. As he lay in that hospital bed, Matthew vowed to take his health seriously from that day forward. The doctor started Matthew on medications to manage his condition. He was placed on a strict diet, avoiding salt, processed foods, and sugary drinks. "Your kidneys can't handle the strain," the dietitian explained. He also began regular dialysis sessions to help his body remove waste. It was a difficult adjustment, but he had no choice. Kidney treatment is expensive, and Matthew's savings quickly dwindled. He had to rely on friends and family for support. "If only I'd taken care of myself earlier," he lamented. The financial burden was a harsh reminder of the importance of prevention over cure. Slowly, Matthew's condition stabilized. He attended health seminars and learned about kidney disease prevention. "Drink water, eat well, avoid self-medication," became his mantra. He also became an advocate for routine health checks, urging others not to make the same mistakes he did. Matthew learned that lifestyle changes are key to preventing kidney disease. Staying hydrated, eating a balanced diet, exercising, and avoiding over-the-counter medications are essential. "Lagos life is tough," he admitted, "but your health has to come first." Matthew started speaking at community events, sharing his story to educate others. He focused on reaching busy young professionals like himself. "If you're too busy for your health, you'll pay for it later," he warned. The doctors emphasized the importance of early detection. Simple blood and urine tests can reveal kidney problems before they become severe. Matthew encouraged everyone to schedule routine checkups. "It's cheaper than treatment," he said. Matthew's story went viral on social media. People were shocked to learn how common kidney disease is in Nigeria. Many reached out to thank him for raising awareness. He partnered with NGOs to organize free health screenings in Lagos neighborhoods. Today, Matthew lives a healthier, more balanced life. He prioritizes his health, takes breaks from work, and eats nutritious meals. He's still on dialysis but remains hopeful about a kidney transplant in the future. Matthew's story is a reminder that no one is invincible. Ignoring your health can have devastating consequences. "Don't wait until it's too late," he says. "Listen to your body, take care of yourself, and always put your health first."